And we're live on Chris's Real Talk. It is Saturday the 6th of April. How are we doing? Hope we're all well. So, this is what's happened this evening. I've got to get used to this thing being so damn close. So, today I took my son, my eldest boy, to see Captain Marvel. Took him to the cinema in Bromley, and I tell you what a fantastic cinema it is. So for those of you that live in the South London area, didn't know Bromley had a cinema, you do now. It's a view, it's where the old parking used to be, down at Bromley South, and it's 3 damn stories underground. 3 stories, not just like little floors, no. This thing is deep. Yes, you would not want to be claustrophobic and go into that cinema, let me tell you something. Sarah's Random Videos, hiya. So Bromley South, great brand new view cinema, and all the seats on all the screens have leather recliners. But that's good. So we come out of the cinema and we're walking back through the high street to go and obviously get back in the car and come home. But you see, Bromley in South London used to be my old stomping ground. Travel Master, how you doing? One-eyed Vapor, love that guy. Used to be my old stomping ground before I became a settled down dad of 2. So I've seen Bromley change over the years. You know, a lot of the places I used to go and drink in sadly are closed. You know, that just goes with the times. But one thing that never changes, the one thing I noticed, and I never noticed it so much when I was a hell of a lot younger. How am I feeling today? I'm feeling very well, actually. But the one thing I've noticed over 16 years that's never changed, ever, all right, is young girls that put enough fake tan on to look like a what's it, right? They have their hair straightened all the way down their back and wear the skin tight dress, whether it suits them or not. They raid their mum's wardrobe and wear the skin tight dress, and they go out looking like an Oompa Loompa because they want to go meet that boy in it, Tasha. Oh my god, he's so fit. Oh my days. Oh, let's floss next to him, fam. Right, but these girls, they haven't changed. They were exactly the same looking tarts they were 16 years ago when I was younger, and they haven't changed. It's the same slapped on makeup, the same eyelashes that look like spiders' legs, either the same dodgy hairdresser or the same shit wig that they stole off their mum. They're all underage drinkers. It just doesn't change. The only thing that's changed is some of the places I used to drink are closed down. That's it. Other than that, Bromley will always and forever be ropey chav central of an evening. It always will be, and I love that character of Bromley. You know, you can't take that away from Bromley. You know, it's see, when I was younger, you know, I was about 18, 19, you used to see these girls at about 17, 18, you know, trying to get in, get a drink, get a bottle of Smirnoff Ice. You know, it was dangerous, you know. You know, I was like, ooh, bit of her. You know, now it's a case of, really? Your mum lets you out like that? I mean, I looked at some of those girls and I thought, fucking hell, someone put a muzzle on her. Fucking hell. I'm just so glad. I'm so happy at the fact that I met my missus when I did, because she didn't need to slap any makeup on. I met her as her, without going out on the lash. You know, I met her for realsies, by complete accident. And we've been together for over 13 years. You see, 13 years. And none of these scrubbers, and I'm going to say that broadly, none of these scrubbers ever will have a flicker of hope against my missus, the way they look. My missus, on a bad day, with hair that's as wild as a lion's mane, looks 100 billion times better than some of these Watsits with wigs on. I'm telling you, if there's any young women watching this, I want to make this very clear, okay? If you dress up like a slapper, you will attract the complete wrong sort of guy. You will, because not only will you look like a slapper, you'll get treated just like a slapper, yeah? And you'll end up going home, falling through the door with a broken heel, smudged makeup, and a hickey on your neck. And there's a damn good chance that you'll get a good hiding from your mum or dad if they're old school like me, you see. And then what'll happen is about a week down the line, you'll miss your period, you'll find out you're pregnant, and then you'll end up having a baby to a dad that you'll never see again, all because you wanted to go out dressing like a slapper. But do you know what? That's fine. It's always been the same, and it will never change. It's been the same for 16 years, and it will be the same for another 16 more. I just thought I'd share that with everyone. I found that quite entertaining today. You know, as I walked through Bromley High Street for 5 minutes, that's all it took to walk down one side or the other. You know, I saw flashbacks. You know, flashbacks. That's all it was. It was complete flashbacks of Chav Central. Let's read some of these comments. My eye's going to be diverted somewhat. Let's have a look. Oh wow, so many. Hello sweethearts, this is One Eye Vapor. I love that guy. Travel Master, hello Chris, hello you. It's Sarah Cornelius. I changed my channel name. Yes Sarah, I know it's you. I thought I'd keep your anonymity. Ross McGarry, hi mate, how you doing? How you feeling today? He says Brandon Burrows, I'm feeling very well, thank you. And speaking of going out on the lash, that's exactly where I'm going right now. How is your son's day? My son is fantastic. We've not long come home from seeing Captain Marvel, and do not listen to a thing anyone says about Captain Marvel on reviews, because it's been absolutely slated by the reviewers. I found it quite good. A little bit of a slow starter, don't get me wrong. I won't take that away from how good the film is though. It's very good, worth a watch, especially if you want to go and see Endgame, because you have to watch this before seeing Endgame, because it's just what you do. You know, it's like, you know, having to have your dinner before having your pudding. You just have to do it. JBM Travels, hey, Trump colour. Is it the same girls then? If it was the same girls then, I'd think they were time travellers. Do you know what? I can't lie. From when I was that age, you know, it may well be those girls' daughters, which is actually quite scary. Which makes those Oompa Loompa slappers roughly about 16 years old, which again is quite scary. Especially if they look like their mums, because their mums were scary too. I see it all. I travel the UK. Yeah, Bromley is going downhill. Bromley ain't as bad as people think. Bromley's way better than Croydon any day of the week. Maybe they found the fountain of youth. I don't think they found the fountain of youth. I think they nicked their mums crap out of their wardrobe. You know, chances are I used to drink with their mums. Mums with their bums. Bacardi Breezer, girls, we call them in Holland. Yes, over here we call them slappers. But yes, most places have ID scanner. I couldn't say. John makes me laugh, right? As I'm walking through Crystal Palace Park to go to the bus station to get a bus, and there's a fun fair. There's a fun fair right there. So I've got a funny feeling I may be charged admission for walking through a public place. 13 years really, yeah, more than likely. You know, it's scary. Girls need to be careful. You know, they don't get much parenting. You know, To be fair, I can't say this. It's not just young ladies. You know, there are a lot of young men out there. I mean, I used to be one of them. You know, I mean, to be fair, I haven't really changed much in 16 years. I've just got a little bit of a grey beard. I put a little bit of weight on. Same with mate. Together for 18 years in August. No orange paint, no makeup, no shite. Good. Love that. Love that. Absolutely love that. They use makeup because they think they're ugly. No. They don't use makeup because they think they're ugly. Okay, they use makeup because they want to make what would normally be what is quite prettier. Only they don't look prettier, they look like they've been tangoed. Potentially, personally, is what makes it for me. Yeah, I suppose. How are the girls in Birmingham just before the end of the month? To be fair, Birmingham's about 120 miles north of where I am, and they're about the same as they are here, really, but a little bit ropier. My name is Jim. Hello, Jim. I'm sorry, I'm having to skip through a lot of these because not everyone's had a. By the way, if it's updated my S9, the icons look absolutely shite. Yes, this is true. But luckily there is a way to change the icons. Aha! Do you know what? Since I've done that video on the S9, I've kind of grown used to the icons. It's just the menu layout. When I want to change a setting or something, it's just the icons are minimal now compared to the rest of everything else. For some reason, I've got two accounts on my phone for Google. I've got this one, which is my email address for Chris's Real Talk, and I've got my own personal email address, which is the one that I attach to everything. And for some unknown reason, Google Assistant finds it necessary to use Chris's Real Talk email address instead of my own personal Google, which is pissing me off beyond belief, and I can't change it. But anyway, let me know how times have changed for you. You know, if you're roughly my age or even older, let me know in the comments below how times have changed for you. Anyway, I'm going.